So actually, I want to backtrack a little bit. Okay, so when I was looking around the Toronto waterfront area, right, I was already playing this game in my mind of like, okay, so if I took this train and then I arrive at the station in Toronto, and then what would that look like? And then I arrive and then I find Union Station, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool, right? And I'm like, okay, and the waterfront area looks quite cool, and I would stay by the waterfront area. And then, at this time in my life, I abhorred hotels, okay? I just shunned them, okay? I was like, that is like old people thing. That was in my 20s. That was my late 20s, but I'm living in downtown Vancouver. I'm in a luxury hotel, like not hotel, a high-rise, like apartment, right? And for all intents and purposes, like I'm living, in the midst of mountains, beach, ocean, whatnot. I'm not really looking for, it's like this similar to like, would I take the plane to Toronto? No, you would take the train. So it's like this similar, it's like this inner warmer or cooler. It's this game of like Marco Polo where it's like you're listening to your own inner voice of what pulls you specifically, right? This is where you let the story write itself, because it involves self-knowledge. It involves like an instinctual, like almost like, those times where you just have like an immediate yes or an immediate no. It's like a visceral response. You're not thinking about it. You're not analyzing it. You're not listing out the pros and cons. You're just like, no, not for me. Now, obviously, this was the initial response for Go to Toronto. And then as I started playing this game with like the micro steps along the way, it would almost like this path would unfold that was much more customized to me specifically, right? Because, not everyone would take the train. Not everyone would want to take the train, right? Not everyone would want to stay by the waterfront area. I don't know, like, it's like these things that are more, not everyone would think, oh yeah, I would rather just walk a few blocks than have to take a cab or something, or public transport to get to like a hotel or somewhere other place in the city or something. And now, even if there are hotels in this part of the city, I'm not looking to stay at a hotel. Something within me just shunned them. I was like, and this is like, why, that would be so boring. Not only would that be boring, it's like, I just always saw hotels, like, I've always stayed at hotels, maybe like with family or whatever, or family vacation, or as a kid, right? I just thought like, okay, cool. But if I was just going to Toronto, like, no way am I going to stay in a hotel. Like that just, it didn't make sense to me. And also I was like, why would I, I don't know. It's just like everything about it just felt wrong. So when I saw Hostels International on the map, I was like, that feels like something familiar to me. That feels like something that I would do. That feels like, it's more social, it's more fun, it's more young. So it made Toronto, or this whole journey of actually going there, feel more appealing to me.